the hardware is always going to break at the most inopportune time. Your car breaks down at the most inopportune time. The key to success is when you get 150,000 miles on your car and your alternator hasn't broken yet and your belts haven't broken yet, you take it down and get it fixed on your time. Well, that's what we try to do. We try to have enough backup. As you know, having one image setter can be dicey. Let me share this story with you. This is probably, for all of us in this room, was the Millennium issue. We had most of the paper out except the A section. And I forget what time it was, 7, 8, 9 o'clock. I believe the image setter went down. We got on the phone with the image setter factory. It was at night, they were closed. It was New Year's Eve, but there just happened to be a man standing there doing his timesheet or something. He was getting ready to go on vacation, and he answered the phone. He said, "I can't help you." We said, "You have to help us." And I don't remember all the particulars, but we got the guy to get the part. He called somebody on the phone, found out where the part was in the stock room of this big company, and took it to the airport and left it at the general aviation counter. We sent Billy in the airplane, and I think one of my guys went with him to get the part, flew back here. We fixed the image setter ourselves and got the A section out. I think we're, Mike, you're laughing. I don't think it was funny at all.
Wasn't funny that night.
There's been times when, I remember early on, I think it was about 1984, 1985, 1986, I had gone to Atlanta with our technician to the big newspaper convention, hardware convention, and they took 2 or 3 floors of the World Congress Center down there. And we were down there. We got up Saturday morning. We went down Friday. We got up Saturday morning, went to the convention floor, went out with the vendors for dinner, went out to a floor show someplace, forget where. We got back to the hotel about 2 in the morning. Jack was on the phone. He was livid. "Where have you been?" Well, we didn't have pagers back then, you know. It was Saturday night.
No cell phone.
Trying to put the Sunday paper out. And we had 3 208 3-phase transformers on the side of the building. And one of them had gone bad Saturday morning. They called the power company. Power company came over and said, "We don't have a replacement for this. We'll have to put 3 new ones in." So when they put the 3 new ones in, they miswired one of them and fried the building. The business computer and the editorial, the typesetting equipment. They replaced them, and we drove back. We got back about 6 in the morning. We'd been up all night, my technician and I, and we got the paper out, got Sunday's paper out just by pulling cards out of the computer that were broken and had enough, cobbled enough together to get the paper out. And Monday's paper, we struggled to get out. Tuesday's paper, I think one of those days we had to go to Greenville to finish.
Fried everything in the building.
I went home Wednesday at noon until I just couldn't stand anymore, and I finally went home, and the computer was fixed, fortunately. We had guys come up from Atlanta, and fix it. But being single, it just seemed most inopportune times. I remember I spent a Thanksgiving down in Winchester, and I remember spending a Christmas Eve and a Christmas Day in Tullahoma.